Alright, welcome to Smash or Pass Famous Guitars Edition. I chose 10 iconic guitars from 10 famous musicians. We're going to count back from 10 to 1 to see their smashability or their passability. Alright, let's go. Number 10, Kurt Cobain's Jag Stang. The story goes that the late Nirvana frontman designed it by taking Polaroids of a Fender Jaguar and a Fender Mustang and cutting them and fitting them together. Now, Fender actually started producing this model after Cobain's death, and his wife, Courtney Love, gave Cobain's powder blue prototype to Peter Buck of REM. Man, I don't know about Courtney Love, man. We ain't gonna get into all that, though. So smash or pass? I'm gonna have to say pass. It's just not for me. I've played one of the reproductions before, and I don't know. I would just rather have a Fender Jaguar, to be real. So, pass. Smashing on to number 9, George Harrison's 12-string Rickenbacker 360. This is the 12-string guitar that defined many of the Beatles songs. It's known for its jangly tone and was one of the first electric 12-string guitars in production at the time. Alright, I've got to pass. I'm just gonna be real with you. The 12-string guitars are just, I don't know, too much to tune, too many strings to change. It's a really needy guitar. So although I think the Rickenbackers are cool, 12-string, no go. Pass. Alright, smashing forward to number 8, Eddie Van Halen's Frankenstein Super Strat, aka Frankie. This is a DIY Super Strat created to combine that Gibson humbucker sound with that Fender style tremolo. And I think we can agree it's one of the most recognizable guitars in rock history. It was built in 1974 and debuted at the first Van Halen show in 1976. Fans named it Frankenstein, or Frankie for short, but Eddie Van Halen just called it my baby. This thing's cool. I love the look of it. I've had a chance to play one of the replicas. I like it. So I'm gonna say smash. A pretty hard smash. Alright, smashing on to number 7. Willie Nelson's 1969 Martin N20, aka Trigger. Now this is a classical acoustic guitar with a pretty big hole worn into it from a lot of play. Nelson actually named it after Roy Rogers' horse. And whenever asked about why he named his guitar Trigger, Willie Nelson often replies, "Roy Rogers had a horse named Trigger. This guitar is my horse." This is a hard smash for me. I'm smashing, and I'm smashing hard. I would love to get my hands on it and just play the thing. It's old, it's got some wear on it, but hey, like they say, the older the berry, the sweeter the guitar. So yeah, certified smash. Plowing forward to number 6, the guitarist from Queen, Brian May, his Red Special. This guitar was actually built by Brian May and his father Harold using wood from an old fireplace. Their goal was to create an instrument that was superior to the commercially available guitars of the time. It features a unique switching system for its 3 pickups, allowing for numerous tonal combinations. The tone of this guitar and Brian May's playing is key to that super distinctive Queen sound. So smash or pass? It's a strange one. That's why I'm smashing. So again, we have a certified smash. Inching along to number 5, B.B. King's Gibson ES 355, aka Lucille. Known for the semi-hollow body, often customized with no F-holes to reduce feedback. In 1949, B.B. King rescued his then $30 guitar from a burning dance hall in Arkansas. The story goes, while playing a club in Twist, Arkansas, a fight broke out between 2 men fighting over a woman. Can you believe that? Somebody knocked over a kerosene heating barrel, and this set the place on fire. B.B. King escaped but quickly ran back inside the burning building to save his guitar. After finding out that the woman the 2 men were fighting over, her name was Lucille, B.B. King named that guitar and others he played Lucille to remind him to not fight over women. I think this thing looks good. I love the story behind it. It's kind of thick too. Smash. We're smashing. Alright, smashing through to number 4. Jimmy Page's double neck Gibson EDS 1275. That's a whole damn name. You know the one though. It's the famous guitar that helped sculpt the sound to Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven. The double neck Gibson has 12 strings on top and 6 on the bottom. I gotta be honest with you. That's just a whole lot of guitar. I don't know what the hell I'd do with it. I gotta pass. I don't need all that. And like I said before, I'm kind of good on the 12 strings. So sorry, Jimmy Page. Pass. Alright, thrusting forward to number 3. Eric Clapton's custom 50s Fender Stratocaster, aka Blackie. This is assembled from parts of 3 different Strats that Clapton bought at a Nashville shop in the 70s. Clapton put the guitar up for auction in 2004 and gave the proceeds to Crossroads, a rehabilitation center. It sold for a whopping $959,500. It's a good chunk of change. Now, I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't normally smash, but I believe in a good cause. I'm gonna smash. Call it a sympathy smash. All right, moving forward with extreme momentum. Number 2, Prince's Cloud. I know you might have been expecting more of a name, but that's really all I've got for this one right now. This is a custom-built guitar that was designed by a local Minneapolis luthier. Now, this unique beauty was, I think, really made famous in the movie Purple Rain. I was kind of on the fence with this one. I am a Prince fan. I think his music's awesome. I think he just had so much raw talent. A hell of a guitar player, too. Now, this guitar is kind of funky looking. It's a little too much for me personally. That being said, there's just something about it. I'm smashing. I'm gonna take my time with it, but I'm probably not gonna tell my friends. All right, smashing up to number 1, Jimi Hendrix's Monterey Stratocaster. Now, this is a decorated kind of flowery Strat that Hendrix played at that famous performance at the Monterey Pop Festival. Yeah, this is the guitar that he set on fire at the show. Why? Well, because he's Hendrix. Okay, I'm not trying to create any controversy here, but it's just not for me. I've got to pass. I don't like the look of it. I know they have some reproductions out there. I'm good. Totally understand why he set it on fire. I think he had that hit it and quit it mindset with this one. And hey, he maybe even wanted to save like future generations from smashing something that just probably shouldn't be smashed. So I'm passing. Hard pass. Burn it again. So that wraps up our smash or pass. Let me know in the comments what your all-time like dream smash guitar would be. And as always, thanks for watching.